We are hopefully back. Hopefully things function. I'll try really hard not to swear at Comcast today. I'm sure they'll love that. Maybe I'll trash talk them a little bit. Probably gonna trash talk them a little bit, but holy crap, that was 6 hours of my life that I'm upset about. Just gotta breathe. That's all I gotta do. Just gotta breathe. Pop out the chat. Put that over here. It says my stream health is great. We'll see if that retains. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Thanks everybody for reaching out to me to tell me that I was streaming off the cuff. I was are we a minute in? It was a shit show. A shit show to say the least. But welcome back. It is Friday. We're gonna try to do the viewer suggestion while the boys are asleep here. I rolled earlier. I don't remember what it was. The entirety of the internet just like exploded while we were working on that. So, but yeah, I do it. I appreciate it. Thank you everybody that reached out to make sure that I was okay and that everything worked out. Luckily, I think all of the technical jargon with my personal information and such did not get put on the internet because the internet didn't turn back on until after I talked to the technician. So it kind of worked out. It kind of worked out. But we're back. We're actually streaming. We're going to try this. We're going to see what happens. We'll see if the internet just randomly dies. Oh, so frustrated. So frustrated. What was I trying to draw? I can't even remember now. Oh, it was a giant pixie. Somebody wanted me to draw a giant pixie, and they wanted to know what it would be like to be a large-sized pixie, to which my response is, you're kind of, like, the whole point of being a pixie is just being tiny. You're a tiny fae. So if you're a large fae, you're not a pixie, you're just a big fae. Which you can totally do. You can totally do, and that's fine. Oh my god, I'm so tired now. Oh, the internet. Why? Why do you do this to me? We gotta draw some chill stuff today. We gotta draw a big old pixie. And that's what we're gonna do. This is a stress test more than anything else. We'll see how it goes. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-do-do-do-do-do. Make sure my mic is working. Mic is working. Sound is good. Good, good, good. I think we're good. I think we're gold. Tests in YouTube. If you are on YouTube, let me know if things are actually functioning now. I feel like maybe Druid should have drawn this prompt. A big pixie is kind of right up his alley. I gotta get my legs back under me here, so I'm not so pissed off. It's one thing to monopolize an area, so like you don't have any other options. But then, just weird, shitty service guised as like really good service is frustrating. So like, oh yeah, we'll send out a technician, and then the technicians just like gaslight you and be like, yeah, it's working fine. It's like, it's not. It's really not though. I don't know what to tell you. Someone must have been fiddling because like the internet died and then they called me back and they're like, hey, so we fucked some stuff up. I gotta fix my truck. Did not help the situation. How do you find battery draining issues? I'm kind of wondering if it's just like corrosion. Or my speaker. Could be my speaker. Who knows? I'm sure YouTube's gonna be like, we're not gonna put you back on the internet today because holy crap. How many times have you streamed today? I'm sure it kicked it off a few times. Like, there's no reason it shouldn't. No, whatever. The boy's probably gonna wake up here soon and be pissed off, but that's fine. We'll deal with that when it happens. We'll deal with that when it happens. He'll do this funny thing where like when I try to put him down for a nap, he'll take his boots with him and he'll want to sleep in them until I like wrestle them off of him, and then he just puts them back on and goes back to bed. It's like, what's going on with your kid? Gotta have them boots. Pixies have to have messed up hair. Like, they fly everywhere. There's no way their hair is going to be not just a complete disaster. Right? Is that just me? Am I the only one that thinks that? Tomorrow is a Valentine's Day or National Gamer Day, depending on how you celebrate it. That's how we used to do it. I drew this jaw too big. This might be a weird stream, partially because I don't think anybody's going to show up, but if they do, I'm just like, I'm exhausted from dealing with all this shenanigans. Ooh, I like the two tones. Maybe we'll stick with the two tones. Let's try that out. I do like little fake creatures that are like part bug. So we'll play with that idea. We'll see what happens. I hope everybody's having a better day. This morning was a hot mess, but we're back. Bionic, welcome in. Popping in. Hope your day and night improves. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It was a rough start. I was so excited because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start streaming early today. It's gonna be great. And then the internet died, and all hell broke loose. Turns out if you let a kid watch Bluey and it buffers every like 30 seconds, the kids will lose their mind. completely lose their minds. I'm unpacking from the move and studying. Nice. How'd the move go? Good? If I remember right, you got a house? Is that what it was? Or I think a couple people are moving, but I guess it's kind of that time of the year. Alexander, yep. Welcome back to streaming. I hope it stays. I hope it stays. The thing that like really pisses me off about the whole situation is if what I did fixed the problem, that means the first technician found the problem and just didn't fix it right. so that's really frustrating. But the other frustrating part is just how much the company likes to gaslight you about like, oh yeah, it's fixed now. It's not. It's not fixed at all. Please stop submitting tickets. Tell me, we'll fix it. Fix the problem. Fix the walls, then move. Nice. Nick, welcome in. Always loved your art. Have a good one. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it. We are doing the viewer suggestion today, so long as the internet holds out. So if people would like to submit things, you're very welcome to. I have a pretty big list today, but that's okay. The boy just went down for a nap, so we might have a good hour or two in us here to do some work. And it's a really late start, so I kind of just need to chill and doodle today. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Once again, I do appreciate everybody that contacted me. Make sure I was doing all right. Because I think from the perspective of everyone else that was watching this morning, it was me talking, the internet dies, the internet coming back, the child screaming, and then me disappearing for an hour. So yeah. Sadly, I need to go to sleep. Have a great fun stream. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. I hope everybody has a fun time tomorrow. Eats lots of candy. I guess that's the next day, right? National Cheap Candy Day? Or is that after Easter? I don't remember. I think it's after Valentine's Day. I was going to make a thick pixie, but I don't think that makes sense. They can be big and wiry, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Can be big and just be lanky. Really lanky pixie. We are on YouTube, so I have to be careful. I have to be careful with the boobas. YouTube get grumpy. YouTube gets a grumpy. But yeah, so this one was it was supposed to be a large size pixie, and just to reiterate, I don't think that's a problem, but I think it's a little bit of a semantic issue, because I think if you're gonna be a pixie, you are small. Like, otherwise you're just a fey creature. Anything can be a fey creature, but the fact that it's like a tiny fey creature is what makes it a pixie. So. That being said, I think it's kind of like tieflings. You can be literally any type of fey creature you want, and as soon as you become tiny, that makes you a pixie. So you could look like a mushroom or a raccoon or whatever. Hi, the Basilisk. Welcome in. Thank you again for contacting me earlier. I do appreciate it, everybody. Looking out for me and the boy. I very much appreciate it. We got it resolved, finally. We got it resolved. As for those of you that were listening earlier, I don't think the boy meant to punch me in the face. I think he was just pissed off because I wouldn't let him outside. And he punched me in the face. It happens. It happens, and it's okay. I did freaking lose it, though. I was angry. Not so much at the boy, but just in general. And I'm also glad that it didn't get any of my personal information while I was talking to the tech people online. That would have been embarrassing. But it is also frustrating that I talk to them and then the internet starts working, right? Like, that's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Now the next question is, do pixies have to fly? Like, I don't know if they do. I like flying pixies. I absolutely, if you want to play a pixie in my games, would let you fly. You didn't even hear that? I popped in, I started and reached out. Gosh. Yeah, it was bananas. I don't know what it was there. I already deleted the videos, but I did a quick check, skimmed through, and I don't think any of that was on there. But I put a little recap so everybody knows what's happening in the general chat. It's been a morning. It's been a thing. I think my favorite part when I was talking to one of the technicians was like, because he just wanted me to upgrade my account, and I was like, I hope you understand why everything you just said sounds like a scam. Like, it really feels like you guys are just trying to scam me out of more money. And the guy's like, I totally understand that. And I was like, okay, as long as we're both on the same page here. Average internet provider experience, yeah. I've been punched by a toddler with an entire glass jar candle. Ouch. That makes sense. I was less thrilled about him when the glass smashed into my nose. Yeah. Yep. I know how that goes. The worst ones are the head bonks. Like, little kids will be like, either you're holding them or sitting next to them on a bed, or like, it doesn't happen when you're just holding them, because they're fine. But if any situation where you are next to a child, they will just like sit up real fast and crack your nose into your face. Crack their head into your face, yeah. And it sucks. It always sucks because they don't notice. They're just like, I don't know what happened. It's like, well, I'm bleeding now, so that's neat. That's neat. I do need to fix my truck. That did not help the situation. My truck has been sitting for so long that the battery died. It's just like, I need to make sure that doesn't happen. I should probably just charge the battery and then leave it unplugged. That's a thing I can do, right? That shouldn't... Nate, will that blow up a truck? I don't think it will. I just leave the battery unplugged. Probably need to change the oil. It's been like 2 years. Trickle charge or lifesavers. Yeah, I have one. Should I just leave it plugged in all the time? That seems unnecessary, but maybe so. It's an old truck. Doesn't get driven very often. The boy was super excited about it because he never gets to ride in it. That was where the first screaming fit started. After the Bluey screaming fit. Because I had to go put the car seat in the truck. And he was just like, you're outside? I'm going to be outside. It's like, I can see you through the window, like right here. You're the screen door. And he's like, no, I'm going to come outside. Like, don't come outside. The screen door's there for a reason, kid. And he's like, nah, I'm going to come outside. Like, it's wet. You don't have shoes on. Drama. How's everybody else doing? Does anybody have plans for Thanksgiving? For Valentine's Day? We have decided to make plans, but we're not doing anything tomorrow. We gotta find a babysitter. Maybe go out to eat. My Valentine plans are to hoard cheap chocolates the day after. That's a good plan. That is a good plan. I'm a big fan of Winco because they dump all of their bulk candy into bags and then just sell the bags. It's pretty great. I'm still trying to lose weight though, so I need to not eat a shit ton of candy this year. Okay, I think that's the pixie. I think that's the pixie. Let's get on to the next one. I'm going to save this whole thing out. We did draw mayonnaise last time. That was fun. People missed that. Pixie. Dude, that doesn't look as good small. Is it crooked? What's happening there? Eh, whatever. We'll keep on keeping on. Scoosh. Yeah, my screen is crooked, so this whole thing is kind of screw-wumpled. That's alright, it's a pixie. It's supposed to look a little weird. Praise mayonnaise. Praise the mayonnaise. Oh. Alright, rolling some dice. For those of you who are new and don't know what's going on, we're doing the viewer suggestion. I have all the stuff from Monday on a list. We roll the dice guys tell us what to draw. If you have not suggested a character to be drawn this week, you're very welcome to add one to the list right now in chat. And we'll see what we can get through. One. I've rolled a lot of ones this time. A human fighter called John D. Andy? John D. Andy? I don't know if that's a joke or a meme. Human fighter. I'm gonna draw a human fighter. That might have been a D's Nuts joke that I just glossed over. I'm not sure. Could also just be a dude, which I'm excited about. I can draw a dude. I love how fighter can be so nondescript. Like, it could mean anything. Could be a wrestler. Could be a bar brawler. Could be a gladiator. Oh, let me jump back to live stream chat. I should browse so I can see what's going on. Actually, I don't know if the thing I have is a triple charger. It has a maintenance charge on it. Like, it's meant to just charge batteries, but assuming the maintenance charge is just a triple charge. Working on World of Warcraft this. Because why not? Get some real big shapes. We leave our trickle charger on the generator battery year round. Truck batteries shouldn't be that difficult. Yeah, yeah. I'll see what I have. See if it's okay to just leave it plugged in indefinitely. Like I said, the alternative is just unplugging the truck, which I've heard is bad, but I couldn't tell you why it's bad. So that might be an urban legend, and I'll need to look that up as well. I don't know what's happening here. I think I had an idea, and it's like wildly gotten away from me. Let's try this again. I'm gonna have a helmet. I'm gonna have a neck. I want him looking this direction, and then I want his body going this direction. That's what I want. I want a twist. I want a big old twist. I want a big piece of armor right here, and a shoulder pad, and another shoulder pad. Maybe a back neck guard here, because that's dope. All medieval knights should look like bomb disposal units. That's just how we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna go for the small. It's Magneto. Is Magneto a fighter or a sorcerer? Ooh, technically a sorcerer, I think. How do we regulate mutants? Is it just mutants a whole bunch of... Are all X-Men sorcerers? Like, Colossus has iron skin. But other than that, he just fights stuff. After that, he just fights stuff. I forgot about Colossus. Last week we talked about Iceman and Gambit and stuff. Colossus is up there. He's pretty dope. One of my faves. Started to beat a man made out of organic steel. That's an interesting quandary. What makes something organic? That it's produced by a living creature? Is that all it takes to have organic steel? Is that you grow it? Does that mean those snails with iron shells have organic iron on them? Because if so, that's kind of dope. Kind of super dope. Of course it's doing okay. I haven't heard from him in a while. Drew was around earlier this week. It is pretty late. They might both be doing dinner or something. Not a warlock. Can't have glowy eyes. Just has to be human. I am excited for the new season of Free Run. I think that'll be great. I wanted to talk a little bit about the fighter from there, because he's a human fighter. Is his power just being real tough? Or does he have some kind of supernatural powers? These are the questions I need answers to. Yeah, I don't like that squiggle. I'm gonna fix that. De-squigglify this real quick. I feel like humans can have burning eyes. Let's do that. The rage. The rage bleeds through. It's Friday. I've had a shitty day. It might be a pizza day. It might be a day to make pizza. That sounds pretty good. I might have forgotten to eat lunch too, which is bad because I also didn't eat breakfast. So maybe that's part of the reasons I'm so grouchy. Dear internet people. Not you. People that run the internet. Get your shit together. That's all I gotta say. Get your shit together. Put it in a backpack. Hi, the Basilisk, if you're still here, how are you doing? How's the art going? I think I've been catching some of your stuff on Instagram. It's looking pretty dope. Trying to remember the last one I saw, though. I do need to get more art share stuff up. If you're around and you'd like me to share something, let me know. You can send it in Discord and I'll pop that up. I should probably go get a drink. Ooh, let's do like some filigree horns. Cecile, welcome in. I'm a little confused. You might have to explain that. Like the book Crime and Punishment? I get the Bene Gesserit. Bene Gesserit? How do you say that? I never know how to say that. Gesserit? Is it T or Gesserai? I do dig that they have like words of command. I think that's a pretty solid space wizard thing. From Jedi mind tricks to 40k demon powers. It's pretty great. Maybe spending too much time on this one. Probably should call it and do the next one. Just looked up badass unpaladins. Nice. Arthas is a pretty good one. It always saddens me how far Blizzards of the Coast has come. They used to make cool stuff. Kind of interested in seeing the new WoW expansion to see how they change things. I know they added housing, which is something people had wanted from Final Fantasy XIV for a long time, so it's cool on them for doing that. Does that make the game better to play? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, I think I'm going to leave that one there. I always do that. I want to do that first. I'm going to do this first. Is that from the game? White Plum Mountain. That sounds familiar. I don't know what that means. I'm thinking of, what is it? The Valley of Flower and Fruit? Is that where the Monkey King comes from? Does he eat heavenly plums? Or he eats peaches? I'm thinking peaches. Yeah. He eats peaches. Oh, everything's crooked. I need to rotate my camera. There we go. That's alright. Rolling the dice. Komodo Dragon Sheriff that's sick of local outlaws shenanigans. That's pretty dope. I always think of iguanas when I think of Komodo dragons, and they are not the same. Oh, they so big. They so big and scary. Okay, Komodo dragons have square heads. That's all I have to remember. They have square heads. They do this. I'm gonna move this so it's right in front of me instead of being drawn. It's so crooked. We do this. Then we do this. And then they do this. And they go wham. They go wham. And they go wham. That might be way too big. And then their jaw goes like this. And then they have weird flappy skin that just goes all the way down. So I like where that's at. We're going to shrink it. Eyeballs are on the top. Up here. Either side. Try to round that off a little more. Shrink the pen down a little bit. A paladin's on mines is in red armor. Very similar, except it don't look evil. Nice. Bible verses on armor is cool. Komodo hugs the homies. My mouth is full of goo. Wait, Komodo dragons have the poisonous venom, right? Or poisonous bacterial goop. Don't get bit by them. That's where I'm going from. I think that's Komodo dragons. I eat dead shit all the time. My breath is bad. I don't know why that's what a Komodo dragon sounds like. Komodo dragon. Gotta look out for the Komodo dragons. Yeah, like crocodiles also eat dead things all the time. So like you wouldn't want... I mean, I guess technically everybody eats dead things. It's weird if you eat things that are not dead. That's the more weird version. Look at you, birds and fish. Not cool. Not cool. Oh, this is supposed to be a sheriff, too. Is a Komodo dragon and a Gila monster different? about for goo. Yep. More Rook quotes. Should we just set up a whole page for Rook out of context? We have a Reddit page for that, but nobody goes there, so we don't worry about it. I felt you typing that out as soon as I said it, so. American TikTok is trending as evil too. Is it? Maybe it's just me, but I think American TikTok just trends pornography. That's why I don't use TikTok anymore. That's how they get you. Manga? Your TikTok is manga? That would be sweet. How do I get that? My YouTube Shorts is mostly like Hank Green and clips from The Sopranos, which is weird because I've never seen The Sopranos and I don't really plan on watching it. But that's what YouTube wants me to watch. And Helldivers content. I get a lot of Helldivers content. That one makes sense. That I watch all the time. Okay, I have an ethical question. Both of the technicians I talked to today, well, not today, one today, one earlier in the week, both said, hey, they're going to send you a survey, and if you don't click 9 or 10, then I failed. That feels like lots of pressure. It doesn't feel like they should say that to me, and it doesn't feel like the 9 or 10 should be the only passing satisfactory thing. That seems weird, right? Is it just me? Nothing about that seems proper. The funny and or worst part about that is I never got the surveys. They still haven't sent me the surveys. So, like, Comcast is just super dropping the ball. And at the same time, they both fucked up. So, like, I don't know where I am in this anymore. It's like, hey, I want the employees to not suffer for a shitty company, but also maybe get my shit to work, please. Why did I have to go out there with a scrub brush and clean off a ground wire? Not cool. It makes me think of Aeon Flux. Like when she catches the fly with her eyelashes. It's pretty dope. Let's shrink it again. Pull it down here. It's a cowboy, so it needs to have a flat top here. Don't want to put a feather in this hat or anything. Gotta go a little more Clint Eastwood than Musketeer. Can all lizards do that? I don't know if all lizards can do that. Musketeer is my favorite gender. type of musketeer are you? I'm the 3 kind. Chocolatey and full of nougat. That got weird. It got weird. Like, as I was saying it, I was like, no, that's not the right thing to say. Three Musketeers are the nougaty one, right? Snickers got the peanuts. Milky Ways. What, fluff? Chocolate fluff? This does not a good cowboy hat make. This feels very strange. That's better. Extra soft marshmallowy whipped nougat, yeah. The psychic is your hat? Psychic cowboy lizard? That's a thing I've never drawn. Why is hat so hard? Gotta be a sheriff, gotta get my star here. I'm gonna go get a quick drink and get the kid set up with some milk so when he wakes up he's not gonna be super grouchy. Then we'll come back. We'll come back and we'll draw the next thing. So give me 1 second. All right, we're back. So Cyril, I'm confused. What's going on? I don't know exactly what you're quoting or talking about. Please clarify. Alright, I'm gonna draw the next one. I could just sit here and fiddle with this hat. I could look up a reference, too. Let's look up a reference, redraw the hat, and then we'll call it. Cowboy hat. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. The problem is that I'm drawing the character and I want to show off the face, which means that the hat needs to be tipped up. When you tip the hat up, it looks a little weird. That's a pretty good one. We'll do that. Let me throw this over here real quick so I can see it. Wing? Now I'm more confused. Okay. Weren't you playing D&D in chat one time? Is that still what's happening here? So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to do this. This is the shape of the head that we want to draw into. So the hat starts there. Goes back here, comes out, and then we're going to do a loop, and then it's going to come forward. It's going to level off in front of this, and then it's going to loop back. And then wherever the head attaches to the hat, it goes straight up. You got that. It kind of tapers back. That looks much better. Oh, references. Always use references. Holy shit. That looks a billion times better. Well, maybe 3 or 4 times better. Still better. Give it a little bit of thickness here. That's what every cowboy needs, a little more thickness. Gotta get up. Get down with the thickness. Everybody get up. Get down with the thickness. That was a joke. It was a joke just for everybody in chat. I think it's pretty good. Alright. Now we're moving on to the next one. That's a much better hat. I'm much happier with that. That's the second lizard we've drawn this year. Go us. Whoops. I always try to use Photoshop shortcuts while I'm in Aggie, and it breaks everything. Whoop! Oh. 5. Hagbard coming to steal your kids with sick beats. Okay. Kind of like the Pied Piper. Now I just want to draw the Tom Candy flute dude. Do hags need witches' hats? I don't think they do. They're a little different. Okay, the neck do this. The neck do this. Sometimes you just gotta doot on the flute. I like the idea. I don't like the execution. Let's look up some hags. She's a hag. She got a big nose. Old witchy nose. Can we talk about Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Was the lady a witch? Like, she theoretically, wait, this here's a duck. That's pretty weird, right?
Hello.
Howdy, howdy. How are you today?
Hey, it's not time here.
Well, I had a weird morning, so the morning didn't count.
Yeah. It's been okay. I don't know if I got really bad car sick when I went to the store today, or I had like a minor panic attack or something. I was kind of a wreck when I got home, so I was like,
I'm sorry.
it's fine.
I don't know if you read chat or not, but this morning was a shit show, so fuck today.
I came back and kind of panicked, like, oh no, what did I miss? Why wasn't I here to help?
No, it's alright. I don't know if you would have been able to help much.
Probably not, because I probably wouldn't be able to get a hold of you.
A whole bunch of people were calling me and telling me that I was still streaming, which is great. Like, I'm glad that people were there to do that. But I was like, I can't do anything about this. Like, I had a brief moment in the car of just like, do I turn around? Do I go back home? What do I do? What do I do here? Fuck it. That's been my attitude for the rest of the day. Just fuck it and keep going. Make it work. Yeah. Feeling better, I hope?
Yeah. Most of the...
I'm going to say something that might be wildly offensive, and I hope it's not, but it might be, and it's okay if it is. I want to design all of my hags to look like nuns. Maybe that's not offensive, but it sounds rude. Nuns are fine.
A little weird.
Mm-hmm. The more I draw this hag, the more it's like I should just make her a nun. You see a nun with just ridiculously long limbs. Don't ask me why this is the pose I'm going with. It just seems like if you're going to drop fat beats on the flute, this is how you stand. Doodly-doo, doodly-doodly-doo. Are we playing tomorrow? I forgot to check.
I don't know. I feel like if we say anything, it's going to jinx it, so...
Well, my internet is currently back up, so who knows what that means or how long that will last.
Yep. Because last Saturday, internet kind of crapped out for you.
Yeah, it's been a whole week. It's been a whole week of shit internet. Comcast? Am I wrong on the, I had an argument with the lady on the phone. Who, after the argument and, like, talking with her and trying to get things resolved, very nice, wonderful person, helpful for the most part, as much as she could. But, Wi-Fi is not the internet. Am I wrong in that? Does anyone else have something to add to that? Wi-Fi is a network, right?
It's how you connect to the internet.
It's how you connect to the internet, yeah. And it creates a network, a local Wi-Fi network that you connect to that is now connecting all of your things to a router. And then that router connects to your modem, which is connected to the internet. It is very possible to connect to the Wi-Fi with a device that is not connected to the internet, i.e. baby monitors, your cell phone. Am I completely off my nut? I don't think I am.
Was she saying like your internet is?
Yeah. The issue
I'm a little
was,
confused about the context.
Sure. So I had to go get a new modem because
Okay.
bullshit, right? Like all the crazy bullshit that's happened. I'm like, fuck it. I will rent a modem from you guys to prove that it is not my modem. And I had to go get it, and that was the whole thing. It was big blah blah blah. I got home, I hooked it up, I set it up through the app like they told me to, the way they told me to, on the paper. It turned on. I set up my Wi-Fi network. I gave it a password. I logged into my phone. I connected to the network, and it's like, congratulations, you're connected to the network. There is no internet. And I'm like, fuck. So then I went on my computer, and it's like, you are connected to the local area network via a cable. No internet access. I'm like, neat.
I feel like it's just a CIA operative. like an op, like to ruin Seattle because you're evil leftist.
That could be the case. Like all of this started, pretty recently. When the Seattle,
I'm kind of being serious though. Like I would not be put past like
the Seahawks won the Super Bowl and just the world exploded. Everything has gone to shit.
Did they win?
They did. They won. And then yesterday, they literally shut down the freeway for a parade. The police department was like, do not drive to work. Just do not drive to work. I guess this was Wednesday. I think maybe it was Monday or Wednesday. They're like, don't drive to work if you don't have to. It's gonna suck. We're shutting everything down for this parade. And it was a whole thing. But yeah, gone to shit. Everything's gone to shit. And so then I'm talking to her, and she's trying to like, okay, we need to set up your Wi-Fi. I'm like, I do not need Wi-Fi. Like, fuck the Wi-Fi. I don't need it. I don't care. I'm gonna plug this with an Ethernet cable into my computer. She's like, well, we still need to set up the Wi-Fi. I'm like,
it's so they can like keep track of your data.
Yeah,
it's literally what it is.
I'll get to that in a minute. So
they're literally spying on you.
I'm like, I am connected. I am connected to the network. I am plugged in. It says I am connected to the network. But there is no internet. And she's like, okay, well, go to your Wi-Fi settings. And I'm like, there is no Wi-Fi on this computer. It does not have a Wi-Fi router. It does not have, it just plugged in. She's like, I am a trained technician. And I'm like, okay, there is no Wi-Fi settings. Do you want me to go to my network settings? I can go to the network settings. Is that what you mean? And she's like, how is it connected to your computer? Through the Wi-Fi? I'm like, no, through the fucking cable. She's like, go to your Ethernet connection. I'm like, I can do that. That I can do. And I was just like, I was losing it. I was losing it at that point.
I would just yelled and hung up.
I was trying really hard not to yell. Like I said, helped me out. Very wonderful after that. Had an argument. Doesn't matter. I get it all set up, and then I have to go through the process. I'm like, okay, it's working now. I'm going to set up the Wi-Fi itself so I can connect my phone to it to make sure that works. Because she's like, we have to do that before we hang up. It's like, okay, let's do that. We set it up. And I'm like in the app, and it's going, and it's like being shitty, and they're like, okay, it's actually broken. We'll have to send somebody out again. I'm like, awesome. And I'm looking at it, and it's like, you're not done setting up this device. Would you like us to turn on Wi-Fi tracking so that we can see how you navigate through your house? And I was like, no, go fuck yourself.
No.
Do not do that. Do not store that data. What are you talking about? And I lost it. I was like, this is gross, and I hate it.
Because yes, like internet and Wi-Fi are not the same thing.
Yeah, they're not.
I even just googled it just to make sure.
Did you know Wi-Fi is not even a real term?
I mean, nothing is a real term.
Right, nothing's a real term. It's all made up.
It's all made up.
But Wi-Fi is a name brand, essentially. Like, it doesn't actually mean anything, which blows my mind.
Yeah, because like I'm looking at like my thing. It doesn't. Okay, it does call it Wi-Fi, but it's most like if you hover over the icon, it's like internet access.
Internet access. That's what you need.
But yeah, it's.
I assume it's one of those things because like I've also done that with trying to help people like troubleshoot their own stuff. And they'll be like, oh, well, the Wi-Fi's out. It's like, is your Wi-Fi out or is the internet out? Like, Wi-Fi's out. It's like, so then reset your router? Like, I don't have a router. It's like, well, do your modem have a wireless thing on it? I'm like, yeah. It's like, okay. Do you have the internet on your computer? Like, I don't know. It's like, nobody knows how to plug shit into their computers anymore. And I think that's the normal. I think I'm the weird one for doing it. So, I think everybody uses the Wi-Fi now. Kind of proved my point. 50 views, 7 thumbs. No one in here is chatting live, but I swear they will be commenting like crazy over there. I have like 5 humans. What? So Cyril, I'm still very confused. Can YouTube people hear me? I just want to make sure. Okay, here's my hag Pied Piper. Just gotta buckle down. Beep, 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 beep. I feel like hags just have to be a little grungier, so we're gonna add some grunge. It does look like a non-flautist. A little more squiggly hairs. Yes, answered while typing. Okay, cool. Thank you. Ooh, you have a new shield icon. That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's just because I'm a moderator and they changed it.
It should be, yeah. I mean, you are a mod, so that would make sense. But like,
yeah,
that's a new simp. Cool.
So I didn't like go to bed until like almost 6 this morning.
Oof. That's probably why you had a panic attack.
I'm in profit. I was like real jittery, sick in my stomach, and I was like, this could be either physical or mental with me, or both. They're not mutually exclusive.
You juice it on caffeine or something?
I did, because I was really tired. I did get me a Mountain Dew. To,
no food, no sleep, and a Mountain Dew. That could do it. Welcome to being older. That's how I feel all the time. Anxious and afraid.
Yeah. I've also generally not been, like, sleeping a lot. I mean, I've been sleeping, but I've been reading or listening to audiobooks for most of the week. And, like, I've completed 6 books.
That's impressive.
And I was like, oh no.
there's a we talk about TikTok. I went on TikTok yesterday and I haven't in a long time. And there was a guy talking about he's like, hey, so Audible doesn't want you to know this and can't tell you this, and I can't legally tell you to do this because it's not legal to do in the US, but did you know that it's possible to download all your books? And I was like, what? Apparently it's not legal to do in the US to make copies for yourself, but in Europe you can. And I was like, that's information I didn't know existed. I'm tired of monopolies, yo. I just want the shit that I pay for, you know?
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Because I was reading, because I wanted to read the books before I watched the show. Because there was a new HBO show called Heated Rivalry.
Called what?
Jump Rope probably knows it. Heated Rivalry.
I've not heard of this.
Jump Rope probably knows about it. I don't think you might feel awkward watching it.
You make a lot of assumptions about the things that I consume.
You are a older straight male.
That's fair.
I had to make those assumptions. But there's a series of hockey romance stories. And they're all written by the same woman. And Heated Rivalry is the second book. But the TV series condenses the second book and the first book into 6 episodes. I kind of hate it, but I also end up liking it. I was like, okay, they did a good job of like condensing this plot into 6 45, 50-minute episodes.
Okay.
And
I rolled a natural one again.
Super long books.
I've now rolled a natural one 4 times for this list. It's very weird.
Weird.
Yeah. A masked armed, 4-armed jester made of a bunch of small spirits? Also, Badger Cowboy is best boy. Yeah, Badger Cowboy is best boy. So an undead ghost jester is how I'm going to interpret that. Go ahead, continue. So they took one of the books and stretched it out too long, or is it too short?
They took 2 books and made it into a 6-episode TV series.
Okay, gotcha. That could be good.
And I literally Googled, why is it so short? And apparently the guy, Jacob Tyranny.
That's a supervillain name if I've ever heard one.
Oh yeah, but not spelled like tyranny as in like tyranny. It's spelled very different. He's
Jonathan Aristocrat.
You know, I like making series super dense and short.
Okay.
I was like, that's a vibe. And I thought it was like, oh, it's probably HBO. Like, I was like, thing. And it's like, apparently not really HBO. HBO is just the, like, provider for it. Streaming provider. It's from, like, this Canadian TV group called Crave.
I've not heard of them.
Thing. I don't consume a lot of Canadian media anymore. I did a lot when I was I have a lot of cartoon shows I watched were Canadian. It was a little weird. But
there's some pretty good ones out there, actually.
Yeah. So yeah, like it's technically a single book and sort of the plot of the first book.
Gotcha.
Condensed into 6 episodes. I was like, this is a weird way of tackling a book.
You know, I prefer that to what they tried to do with Dresden, where they made, like, what if each book was 1 episode of the series? And it's like, don't do that.
That's fair.
Don't do that at all.
And, like, what they do, because, like, I read the book, there's a lot of, like, time skipping that happens. And, like, the first episode is almost all time skip. And then it kind of, they lengthen it out later on.
Did you watch House of the Dragon?
Yes, I didn't finish it.
Oh.
I've like...
It got a little weird.
An episode and a half. Yeah. I was like, I'm tired of Daemon Targaryen right now. Yeah. I can't anymore with his ass.
I really like how they wrote that. Because, like, the books itself was written in 3 parts of, like, telling kind of the same story from 3 different perspectives, which is cool. But then what they did for the show is they're like, here's a snippet from one of those stories, and then we're gonna jump 5 years and do another snippet, and then a 5-year jump again. And so that was kind of cool. I kind of like the way they told that story in that medium, with those big time skips. Because then you got to kind of see like the rise and fall of this king. That's not exactly what the story's about, but it's close enough. It's
sort of like the start. It's like the beginning of the decline of the Targaryens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get to see the king like when he's kind of at his peak, and then everything just starts crumbling, and see how it folds out. The pizza guy wanted to talk for like 20 minutes. Lots of jokes. Lots of jokes there.
Yeah.
Lots of jokes to be had.
One thing I really like is sort of I really liked I think his name is Viserys.
Yeah, Viserys is cool.
The king.
Yeah, he was my favorite
character.
Liked
how he struggled because like he inherited such a peaceful kingdom that he had no real struggles. The only struggle he had was with succession.
Yep.
And he kind of solved it, but like no one listened to him.
Yeah, you should finish
that
series.
And misunderstood him.
It's really good. Or did you stop when he died? Is that what happened?
Oh no, I almost finished it. I am like at the point where I think I can't remember her name.
Doesn't matter. The queen or the other
Yeah.
queen, or the sister aunt?
The real queen.
Okay. Hold on, let me catch Butlerian, welcome in. Butlerian? I think that's it.
Valerian. I
Confused?
do like a lot of the
I'm a little confused. Not unsubscribing. Well, thank you. Yeah, he was really cool. I think that was a good kind of way of telling a story. So, sounds like the boy might be.
Because it's just like I hate the high towers. Like they are the worst thing. Like I hate you all so much.
And I think that's
like
intentionally, right? Like they're good villains in a
because
place
like they're not inherently wrong in what they're trying to do.
Yeah, and like it's weird because
or at least the father of the group.
Yeah, the father is just kind
not inherently wrong.
Generally powerful.
It's like
right?
he's just and like it's so pretty. I was like, I think the worst character is not even like the brothers. It's like the King's Guard dude. Like he is the worst character in my opinion. Like I hate you so much.
Sorry, I want to respond.
So,
but I got screaming baby.
That's fine. He has such like an incel personality. Like, oh, you rejected me, so I'm just gonna make your life hell.
I feel like a lot of the issues that arise in that series are people not trusting each other, and it's interesting because like they're not wrong for the mistrust, but because we can see all the different perspectives, they probably could have all just trusted each other and nothing bad would have happened.
Yeah. That's like you have like this one group who are very like super power hungry because you already see like the Lannisters kind of like in the background trying to grab for more power because like the twin brothers, and just like I was like, yeah, no wonder the Seven Kingdoms fled and sank into a swamp. I haven't watched any of the new series that came out, Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
I haven't either.
I've heard it's good. Like,
oh my kid.
Yeah, it's very different. It's a lot less like grand political strategy and more like you're going to follow the story of this dude and like his weird, wacky adventures.
I saw an interview with the kid who's the main character in that. His name I don't know. But he was like, sorry, the knight. He's like, I feel really weird cussing around this kid because he's so young and it makes me feel bad. And then the kid's like, I don't care that everybody's cussing around me. It's my job to curse. And it's like, all right, kid, you got your priorities straight.
Apparently. Little spoilers. His brother is the maester that's in at the wall.
Oh, cool. Okay.
In Game of Thrones, a really old Targaryen dude. That's Egg's brother. Because that really kind of puts in perspective. Like, oh, we're not that far away from like Robert's rebellion and everything.
Okay, well, the boy is awake. The boy is cranky. You got to ride in a truck today. Did you like that? Was that fun? You got to hear Papa yelling at people on the phone. Okay, now he's calm. Great. I want to finish this drawing. Will you finish drawing with me, please? No? Oh my. Oh, lordy. Okay. Sorry. Where were we?
I don't know. So why did you draw Magneto?
Someone said human fighter. I mean, that was the prompt. And I wanted to draw, like, Pantheon. And then it turned into Magneto's helmet. And I just went with it.
Yeah, it's like Pantheon not Pantheon. It's like Magneto meets Mordekaiser.
Yeah, a little bit. There was a episode / comic of basically D&D X-Men, and I think Magneto was this like fully armor clad dude. I should go look at that out. But yeah, I don't know. I'm losing my mind. That was the first one I drew when I came back, and my brain is still rattled. So that's not a question. I'm confused. I'm confused about what's going on in the YouTube chat.
Alright, I don't think these people are real.
It's very possible. F's in chat. Let's do F's in chat. If you're real, F's in chat. But to prove that you're real, if someone puts an F in chat, put a G in chat. I'm a Yeah, I don't know. Unless there might be someone else in chat that I can't see. That would be really funny. Dave, welcome in. Today has gone completely off the rails. F's G. Did you just F and G yourself? That's pretty funny.
Because it looks like two people are just having conversations by themselves, and there's like no context.
That does feel like what's happening. No, that's I've asked for context many times, so. I'm right there with you, Corvus. I agree. I'm very confused. How can I make this hand look more ghostly? Do I need more ghostly hands? Where are we in the... Oh, I already built the map for tomorrow. We're doing Bomberman, aren't we? I'm excited.
Yeah.
Bomberman's fun.
We were in middle.
I have to change the way I was going to do it a little bit because of how you guys have been reacting to it, which is great. But I like where your heads
sarcasm. Are at. Yeah, never mind.
I'm seeing gestures telling truths. Oh, that's fair. Okay. So Cyril is not a bot. Can confirm. We're crazy. I'm not crazy. All right, maybe we don't have any bots in chat. That's fine. Context matters, people. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, like I feel bad sometimes when people talk in chat, 'cause it's like I don't fully, I miss something, so I can't talk about it, which I think is not helpful. Because then it's like I wanna engage with everybody, but I've lost what is going on, and so I have to not engage with it, which is kind of a bummer. Dave, how's your stuff going today? Doing well, I hope. Let's get some like phantom green in here. I think that'll help.
Danny's Phantom Green.
Yeah. Phantom. Got a phantom. A little stiff, a little sore, nothing else. That's good.
I do objectively feel better now. Now I've focused on like how does my body feel.
That's good.
Like okay, I do feel a lot better.
Kid, please don't open the fridge.
Fish sticks help.
Fish didn't help? I bet not.
No, I said the fish sticks helped because I think that was the first real food I had today.
Some apple juice?
And that was like 2 hours ago.
Now, what time is it?
It's like almost 7:30 here.
Oh, jeebus. Is it already? It's already 4:30. What a day.
Yeah, it's like completely black outside for me. East Coast, baby.
I was so amped up. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to start streaming at 10. Freaking 6 hours later. Well, then I don't feel so bad at being as exhausted as I am, considering that took so long. So
Yeah.
I feel a little.
I wasn't sure if you were. I was surprised you actually started screaming. I was like, oh, okay.
Gotta be done. Gotta be done. It's that or wallow in self-pity. So.
I mean, I would have chosen to wallow in self-pity, but that's me.
Oh, here you go. You can have more. You don't want more? What do you want? He looked at me. He looked at me and flung himself to the floor. He is just like.
Oh God, I know that phase.
And now he's just running out of the room. What? Okay.
Yes, I make no illusions of being a well put together
This kid
and regulated person.
It's going. The Bluey is on. You just started screaming and you stopped noticing it.
Oh God.
So all morning, like Bluey would start, and then like it would start buffering because the internet was crapping out, and every time that happened, he would just like no, he'd just like throw himself into the couch.
Lost it.
And so like the episode just ended. He walked over to me. And he's like, "It stopped," and then threw a tantrum, ran out of the room, and then I'm like, "It's on," and he just walked back in the room. He's like, "Oh, okay." Like we're in the terrible twos. We are officially losing our mind for nothing. And now he's totally happy.
Don't worry, kid. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Magneto artwork rabbit hole. Oh yeah.
Oh God.
All right, I'm gonna call it there, I think. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. Thank you for those of you that did come back. Thank you to everybody who was there this morning during the whole shenanigans extravaganza. What's going on, kid? Are you upset? Show me. What's wrong? Are your pants too long? The foot stuck? Is that better? One. Okay. Let's go call Granny or something. Don't scream into the microphone, please. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table. We'll catch you all next week. Hopefully, things will be better. I hope. The internet is working now. I'm going to try to make sure it keeps working. I'm going to try to go clean all those connections later. And we'll go from there. So, yeah. Check out the Discord. I've posted these pictures in there. If you didn't get your stuff drawn today, because we had so many, we'll put a new post up on Monday, and you can re-add them on Monday, and we'll try to draw them again next week. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank God I said Thanksgiving again. Valentine's Day. Not Thanksgiving. I'm going to try to keep my brain
Happy Singles Awareness Day, people.
Yep. Enjoy your cheap candy day tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, everyone. You say bye-bye? You can wave. That's very cute. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, Corvus, for hanging out. You too, Hash Brown. Bye, everyone.